Hello, and welcome back to your host. I am, as always, monstertrain. A little experimental. I don't know what that one. That's what came to me today. How you doing? How's it going? It's 3:45 p.m. Don't be ridiculous. A.m. Of course. I'm hanging in there. I feel like if you listen to these intros, if you listen to every single one of these intros, which, first of all, if you do listen to every single one of these intros, hell yeah. Thanks for enjoying the content. But if you do listen to each of these intros, you could track down what time it is when I start the recording and how tired I get throughout the episode. Because there's a very clear pattern, like a cycle to when I sleep and wake up now, I feel like. And you could track it by listening to the intro, figuring out what time it is, because I always tell you what time it is, and then seeing if this is a run where I get real tired. Someone pointed out, by the way, real quick before I forget, someone pointed out that the music sounds louder, so I'm going to turn it down just a touch. It got changed a little bit because I was streaming this game a few days ago. Yeah, lately I've been good. I've been hanging tough. I've been not tired in these episodes. I've also been up late. Like I'm up until 5:30 or 6 a.m. right now. And then I don't know, in a week or two that'll shift. And I will be going to bed around 4 again. Around now, really. I need to be moving my schedule back because I have to go to class next semester. And that's 11 a.m. once a week, but still. Anyway. I do have a question for you, of course. I don't know, again, I preface every single one of these with maybe I've talked about this before. It has been so long now. If you hear a repeat question, just go, hey, comment that, and then answer the question anyway. Are any of you gardeners? Anyone have any neat little personal gardens going on? I've been thinking about it lately. This plays into a question I asked recently about how you decorate things, or like if you have decorations. I think I want to get a plant. Growing up, my parents never had many houseplants. They had like a ficus when I was real young, but that thing did not survive the move. So there just haven't been any plants since. No real plants anyway. There's some fake ones, but I kind of want to get a plant. You know, it's one of those things. I've never taken care of a plant. Why not? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll get like some seeds. Probably pretty cool to just watch something grow like that. But yeah. And obviously having a houseplant is a little different than gardening probably, but anything in that nature. Anyone got the green thumb? Any planters? I've been thinking about taking it up. Seems neat, but also it seems like there's a lot of min-maxing you gotta do to make sure your plant doesn't die. Anyway, let me know. And look at that, kept this intro below 3.5 minutes. What a world. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get rolling. Shall we? Yeah. We're Exile Hellhorned again. Lots of Exile Hellhorned it feels like this week, which is fine, except for this combo. We'll see. Explosive Sigil, no. Double Barrel Daedalus. I keep calling him Explosive Sigil because all of the bombs explode. Shadow Arcus, Chase Seraph, Proclamation, Rituals, Crushing Guilt. Ritual is a good starter. Chase Seraph, Ritual, Queen's Tail, pretty good here. And yeah, I can't play Reach, so I have to pick. Yeah, I just assumed it was not going to be the other two. A pretty safe assumption. Infector actually seems pretty good here, though, when you think about it. Because I have Rage, and Infector gets 2 multi-strikes, so that's Animus of Will right there. That's a line. That's a winner, I think. We have to play cool until he gets multi-strike, but yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think I'm good on the trial. Let me look. Hellhorn banner? Yeah, I'm okay. I don't need the money that desperately. It gets a little weird because we're going to a Hellhorn banner. I have to pick up something to keep Chef alive, but what'll that be? Great question. Shelter is a good option. We have gain echoes on strike, so we'll always be high on echoes. Echo infusion as well. An endless welder helper would be pretty strong. Endless infused welder helper would be exceptional, but that's probably asking a little much. Should have put that fracture anywhere else, like a proclamation here. That's alright. The good thing about Chef is if he goes into Relentless at full health, he's going to kill. He's at 2540. He's a big boy. You know, I might end up going... right. We might look for Keeper of Echoes hard. Keeper of Echoes would do something. Throw a ritual here. Because we have the game Echoes on Strike on our Chef, so a little Keeper of Echoes. We don't have great Echo generation, but Keeper of Echoes can just exist as a frontline option. Just something else to think about. Echo Transfer here seems pretty good. It's infused as well. It's more attack scaling, and this is attack scaling that isn't through Rage, which is good for Chase Seraph as well. Founding Echoes is okay also, but I don't think I want the third ritual, to be honest. Although taking this one, it gives me an infused ritual battle. Vent is a really good option here too. I feel like Vent is a little better. The infused ritual is tempting, but I'm gonna go Vent. Because we're going to most likely put it all on the line. I'm gonna go right. I don't think we need a Steel Shop to live the next combat. And there's a Steel Shop before Daedalus. That puts me in a position where I will click the Wurmkin banner here. And Holdover is fine too. -1s are okay. The Duplicate actually positions well as well. You want to show me Value Stone here? No? Okay. What do you got for me? Ooh. Ouch. So I'll pick Bog Chrysalis here. And here's the basis of it. Bog Chrysalis is double efficiency. If I infuse Steelworker on this and give it a +25, once it hatches, that's 10 armor per round, which is actually pretty strong. If Chef can handle the rest, you also get the bodies, which is decent. If Chef can handle the rest, that's decent. Acceptable. It does require us to see Steelworker, and without Steelworker it's pretty garbo, but don't worry about that. Yeah, don't worry about that. I think we should be fine for the draft here. The egg, as long as I hatch it, is not crazy good, but it's good enough. And I should be able to hatch it. It doesn't do much right now, to be fair. But Chef does most of the heavy lifting. Gonna reap these enemies away, ideally. Yeah. The Queen's Tail is huge. This is such a big starter. Because it makes those Queens and Plings not completely dead draws, and that's insane value. Unbelievable value. Want to let enemies walk up for the strike as well. Just one hit, though. We want to be saving health too. It's kind of messy. That's good. Thing off the spikes. We should be fine. The Bogflies aren't super important to hatch because it is Spike's enemy. I'll hatch them if I can, of course, but I'm not going out of my way for it here. Mostly working on making Chef strong enough to handle it. Yeah, Chef is the play here. And also he hatches the Bog Chrysalis himself. I didn't think about that. They pop out and do like... What a strong starting champion Chef is, though. He's very, very good at that. Founding Echoes is fine here. Put an Infusion on an Endless unit, something like that is good. Holdover card with Infusion, yeah. No Welder Helper. I don't care for Fledgling Imp here that much. I already have 2 rituals. I didn't take the third, but I have Ritual, I have Echo Transfer. I'll take one break. Keeper of Echoes? This is a good fallback plan. I feel like I just pivot into him as well. Don't have to pivot into him. If I see Steelworker, I can still go either way. But yeah, we'll take the Steel Shop. What do you got for me today? +25. It's not a huge investment. I'll put it on the Keeper. We didn't pick up Ascend either. Ascend would have been cool. You got a value stone here? No value stone still. I will extreme vent. That's fine. No value stone ritual battle, but it'll do. And then I'm not gonna do quick. I don't think I'm reroll here because I don't know which of these units I'm committing to. I guess it's fine to reroll and then because I'm going to the duplicate in the next ring. Alright, let me reroll. Endless egg? That would be weird. What you could do here is you could endless Queen's Impling and then have it hold. Well, I'm getting into some real bad ideas that I think are not worth pursuing, like endless Queen's Impling and then we Bog Crystal is infused. That just dies on the Divinity though, I feel. Yeah. I think that the only imp that I would want to endless here is Welder Helper. I didn't hit Shelter, so I don't really think... I mean, I could still get something off of Impish Scholar, but it's a bit of a far-off thing to be dropping money on, right? What's in the Cavern event? I'm actually down for Petty Theft here. It's first... Yeah, I think Petty Theft. It's the first event, and I don't have much in the way of pings. I'm good with that. That'll generate me pretty good money. In order for it to match up with Gift of Gratitude, it has to give me 3 kills. And now, Gift of Gratitude is better because it gives you those kills right away. In a sense. Hopefully you understand what I mean by that. Gift of Gratitude is better because Gift of Gratitude gives you 120 gold instantly, like as soon as you take it. However, if we just get the money here, I do want to get rid of Bounding Echoes. Just vent that floor away. Not losing much value for not having our champion attack. Yeah, we're in an okay spot. My survivability is probably fine. I think my damage output is what there is to be afraid of, actually. Soulguard is good, but he's not that good, is he? Maybe he is that good. I got the scary one. Oh, I called him Soulguard. This is Shaft. My bad. I got Soulguard on the brain. Don't ask me why, I don't know. It's 50 gold. If we draw the Gift of Gratitude another time, it is pure value. I think it is fine to Soul Crushing Guilt here. And yeah, I may as well. The daze just saves me 1 HP. I could put it on Daedalus, I guess, but I don't think I need it. I guess I'll put it on Daedalus after all. Actually, upon further consideration, I've decided to Soul Crushing Guilt Daedalus. He could be 6 dazed here. Yeah, I'm not sure our champion is going to do quite enough right now. My daze is wasted actually here. Didn't think about that. I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking it too. It doesn't seem very viable though. I don't think we're ever getting a Petty Theft here. Might as well kill him. I thought about it though. I would have liked to have gotten the Petty Theft off there, but I don't think that ever happens. Yeah. Yeah, at 3 multi-strike, I'm not certain on Chef's capabilities, but maybe he'll surprise me. Last Stand is pretty good. Impulate is also decent. If I like it a little more with a few more imps, but as a 1 energy card, it's okay. Last Stand helps with our rage gen, which is going to be a problem on Chase Seraph, but I don't want to take Impulate. Impulate does lock me into holding these Queen's Implings, but Queen's Implings aren't that bad with Imp's Tail. Or Queen's Tail, so... I feel the Last Stand calling to me, though. Like, I can hear it. I can hear it calling my name. Pick me. Pick me. That's what that guy's shouting. He's shouting, pick me. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it. Big number. You know your boy likes big number. The flies spawn in front if you infuse bog flies. Thinking about what I want to do here. I guess I do the Keeper of Echo infusion on the Keeper of Echo. It's not that good. The bogfly infusion is interesting. It's like it puts the two flies in front, and then if I play enough infusions, it does something. I don't think that makes any sense though, because in reality, I'm going to take at least one space so that I can put imps on the floor with the boys. Probably. Alright, I'll take Keeper of Echoes for the self-infused then, because this is our last unit. And this is draw. Actually, maybe this is space. I'm gonna take space here. Space is better in the short term, and I don't feel that inclined towards draw. I'm gonna make a lot of removals happen, and I might need to take energy after Arcus, depending on how everything looks. Oh, big value stone. Huge value stone. Fill this deck up with 0 cost rituals? Absolutely. Yeah, I am in for that. I gambled a little bit, but when you think about it, by the way, bit of a point of order here. I gambled on this, but giving it a -1 for the Ritual of Battle is fine, because if you miss Value Stone, you duplicate the 2 cost, and then at the next Magic Shop you get 2 1 costs. You'll have one that's stuck at 3, but you'll still have 2 1s. Which is similar to if you take 2 -1s at this Magic Shop and then duplicate the one energy here. And sometimes you hit the Value Stone, or 3 and 3 chances, really. We're going Infector all the way. He has 80 health on this path? Holy moly. What a beef. Alright. So Keeper of Echoes is interesting now. Likes 4. That's 80 health. A lot of health. I disrespect here. This is a very, very rude spikes 4 for me to take. Huge turn 1 though. How do you feel about the bottom 4 play? I'm gonna go for it. With Queen's Impling on the assist. Oh yeah, and then the vent draw. Great draws. The biggest problem that I see with this run right now is that a lot of its damage is wasted. Like, any damage Keeper of Echoes does is completely wasted. I didn't think about the fact that I put the wrong Keeper down here also. I did think about it, but I thought about it to the extent of going, I don't think this matters. It matters a little. I'll put the Bogflies down and let them hatch. The imps are nice, but I think a few Bogflies getting into the mix here might be good too. Actually, the Bogflies are just going to kill themselves. Had to put them behind. Do they live if I do this? Hey, they live in hatch. That's actually pretty big. It'll serve as a little buffer for the boss. Bad draw. My bad. I think Chef handles this. Oh, wait. Keeper of Echoes lived. Wow. 2-4. Right, he's 1 off of living here, right? Because if I draw Bounding Echoes? No, I have to draw Soul Crushing Guilt, maybe? Let's see what we draw. Sure. Oh, hey, this guy's gonna do 1,000,000 to me, by the way. Didn't think about that. Did ya? Okay, I mean, I have a draw that answers it. I'm gonna go ahead and last stand. Yeah, Soul Crushing Guilt answers it. This is an option that will. I'll take 12 now, I think. Well, Soul Crushing Guilt will block 2 rounds. I mean, I'm gonna play it out, of course. Hit him with one of those, and then we'll hit him with all the damage we got. He's gonna hit me 3 times, I think. So he gets 1 hit in. That's fine. It's good enough for me to take it, I feel, because... Or it's worth it for me to take this trial because we're Wurmkin, and Wurmkin has a lot of very high value spells. Or artifacts, I should say. Or you could show me Tempered Talisman game. Yeah, that's fine too. That's okay, it's out of the pool now. Echoes of the Past is a great card. Extremely good use of my echoes here. Inferno's a really good card too. Yeah, I will pick Inferno. I can maybe build around that too. I want to go left. Unstable Vortex, Steel Shop, Boons. Oh yeah, also big misplay, I guess, not doing the Keeper of Echo Infusion. Maybe it's fine. You know what, I think it's fine actually. I don't think it's a misplay. Never mind. Take it back. I'm gonna go right. We're gonna make a second Inferno here. I'm going to spend 2 -1s on Inferno, and then I'm going to make a second one. Instead of just going all in on Rage, we can diversify a little bit. Holdover is quite the card to show me here. You know what I'm gonna hold over. Not that one. Echoes of the Past. Echoes of the Past is huge value, especially infused. Huge value with the holdover with this chef. At minimum, that is plus 24 per round after we get out of Arcus here. Wait, no, we're not going into Arcus. We're going into Combat 5. Dude, I said I'm not tired, and I'm really not tired, but brain's broken. Oh, +1 space is interesting. +3 space is really interesting. It's on a random floor, which is scary. If I get +1 space, I can play 2 Keepers, but I don't get to play the Implings, which is important. The +3 space lets me play 2 Keepers and the Implings, which is interesting. The problem with it is if it ever goes bottom floor, it's real bad. I feel like I could take Hammer here. I want to pick History of the World. I'm gonna go Hammer. Lock it in. Final answer. Hammer gives some flexibility, and I'll open a Horde. Sketches is terrible. We have 5 Queen's Implings. I'll take Mind Horde. Drop Cage, I have no movement, so pretty bad relics so far. Like I've been taking risks for relics, and I've been getting not much. I have 1 spell damage spell, right? And that is Ven. Inferno pierces, so I didn't think about it, and Hornbreak pierces actually. So yeah, spell shield's no problem here. Lots of Harvesters of Death lately, it feels like. Remember when I took a trial on Harvesters of Death a few days ago on, I think same or lower pack shards than this, and I got rolled by a double infusion first round? I don't remember that. I was just wondering if you would remember something like that happening. It's crazy how big of a difference that makes, too. Huge difference. Can I get enough infusions? I think I do get enough infusions without playing Implings here. I can go for it like this. Because of Chef, I think we can do it this way. I still play the Impling. Make sure I don't put it into the AoE armor. Plus 18 there. A quick for the Chef would be nice, but being able to play 2 Keepers is huge for the value. Because it's +2/+2 to everyone instead of +1/+1 per Echo, which is a lot more. I'm sure you can parse that math. That is indeed a bit more. Great Inferno draw. You'll love to see it. Did I pick Impolate? Am I out of my mind? I didn't pick Impolate. Am I okay? I picked Last Stand. Okay, yeah. I remember that now. In my mind, I felt like I was 100% picking Impolate there. And so I've been waiting to draw it, and I've been holding on to these Queen Zimplings in a sense for it as well. And no, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. It's a big, big Spine Chef over there. Not really worth it. You can see energy would be useful in this run as well. I don't think I'm going to take energy because I can make do with some -1s and things of that nature. But, you know. That does big numbers though. For Combat 5 doing that much damage, huge numbers. And I do want to start making some more removal-focused plays. Infused March of Shields, though, is pretty good. Tiresome Climb's also interesting, but I don't think it's great. Infused +10 armor is a really good card. All I want is cards that are purple right now. If I can get enough purple spells, I think I can keep both keepers. Let's go left here. Stick to the plan, chums. I'll take merchant cost down. That's just more removals. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, I'm at 32 cards. I'm getting too many high value offers. I can't stop myself from taking them. I bought them because this is Shadow Arcus. No incants, let's go. Bottom does nullify my Infernos, but I think it'll be okay. This is fine. This is fine. Took me a second to work out if it was fine, but it is indeed a-okay. I take a curse for doing this, but I get an infusion. Is it worth? Hard to say. I think it's not worth. Oh well, I'm doing it. I lose infusions for that. Yeah, no, that isn't value. And I lose my... Yeah, this is bad. I also don't get to play the other keeper here, of course. That is the bigger issue at hand, but... Also I lost value for doing that, so... All in all, a bad play on my end. Goodbye, my egg. I don't feel great about our survivability when I make a turn like that happen. What is my draw like? It is very favorable that I kill these units off. I think that leads me... I mean, I want to vent bottom 4. That's what we're thinking about here. I don't believe I need the Proclamation either, because vent will handle it, yeah. It's a bit of a risk, but I should be okay. You know, in hindsight, it probably shouldn't have been okay, but I did not get punished for this, and I will not be complaining any further. Yeah, I gotta take the hit here. My keepers are not, like, I need a heal or something, but I don't have the option for a heal in this clan, of course. It's gonna be a while till I see another keeper of echoes. 6, 9, 10. He's barely dying. Ever so slightly he dies. Off by 1. Might actually lose here. I'll replay if I die here, because my death here is 100% me fucking it up. Playing that and playing just through the run, I tried to overthink. Put myself in a bad spot, but we'll hang on a second. I think it's still possible to kill him. Yeah, it's close. 459. We can go... Let me sit forward for this and let's do a little calculating. Oh, you're the weaker one. Oh, you never take a swing. Okay. Well, let me see. Alright, let me see if I can get him there. Not quite. Pretty close, though. Now let's replay this combat, and let's not play that Queen Zimpling. Or rather, play the Queen Zimpling, but make sure it dies. Sometimes in runs like this, there's too many factors on a turn, and I'll overlook one, and it'll get me. And that's what happened there. Oh, also just noticed I could have petty thefted there. That option didn't even cross my mind. Right, so on this turn, it's very simple. You just play Queen Zimp. I tried to get too big brain and dodge the curse, and what did I do? I'm allowed to play this one. Yeah. I'm gonna bog Chrysalis to do 65 to the boss, but that doesn't make any sense. I did all of that to try and avoid a curse that I should just take. The curse does do something negative, but it ends up doing 3 to us. But I think that's okay. I mean, that's okay. Maybe I take this curse damage like an Inferno mid. I think so. Let's play it safer. Not Infernoing there is very scary. Sorry, I was eating some crackers before this, and I had a moment of cough there. And I'd like to vent before. I will probably... Actually, no, I Queen's up before. Yeah, that's free. Go ahead and Reap here. We play Reap. Wait, yeah, and then Echoes. Vent away the curse. This isn't as strong as I thought it would be, though to be fair, I did bottom all of my rituals, so numbers start to look a little bigger after the rituals go down. But our health bar is not looking too good on the units. I thought +2/+2 per infusion would be plenty, but it's looking to come up a little short, surprisingly enough. Well, a little shorter than I'd like to be, rather. You see that? It's not clean by any means, but it's good enough. And, you know, it happens to me sometimes. It's alright. Most people, I mean, it would be a real shame to see this run just end here for multiple reasons. Kinstone's big. It's 2 Echoes for the price of 1. Huge card. I have 33 cards. As much as I'd love to take energy here, I have to take draw. I need to stop clicking cards, but they keep showing me good cards. Capricious Reflection for 1 card reward? I'll take Firebox. Firebox covers the old double keeper turn 1. Cutbog Chrysalis. Train Stewards are all gone. I have Queen's Tail, but Queen's Tail was mostly to make Queen Zimpling a more sufferable card. I think that I will remove 2 Queen Zimplings and then get to work removing something else. Value-Stone Intrinsic here. Temple. And the next ring as well. -1 Echoes is good. It was Intrinsic Value-Stone. Intrinsic on the Echoes is solid. That's a solid pick for 10-pack shards, really. I like that. We'll go to the Forge. I guess we also increase the amount of strikes here, which will mean more Echoes gained per turn as well. I need to pick up a Steel Shop. I need to go get more health. That's the big idea here. I haven't gone to enough Steel Shops, surprisingly, because usually I go to way too many. Let's make some of our cards more playable, like Ritual of Battle I think I bring down. Or maybe it's better to make cards cost 0 here, like Kinstone. I'd rather have Kinstone 0 than Ritual 2. Can't consume anything no matter. I guess I could actually put it on Petty Theft, which is fine. It's acceptable. Double stack March of Shields? Nah. The value from that card comes from the fact that it's purple. -1 holdover March of Shields is actually pretty legit. That's a purple 10 armor every turn. It's a no, because we have intrinsic holdover echoes. Yeah, this is strong. This is an ooh, holdover Kinstone. Hang on, that's two echoes every turn. That's +4/+4 every turn. Yeah, that's better. That's got to be better. Yeah, I like that more. And then we go removal, one more Queen's Impling goes away, and then we're chilling. Okay. I can take 25 comfortably in this temple, I'm pretty sure. Any 10, 15 that they give us. I like to not see intrinsic, but if we do see intrinsic, you can put on Bounding Echoes or something, it's not that big of a deal. Intrinsic, Petty Theft, intrinsic, there's plenty of options. Alright. I'm feeling good. I blundered on Arcus, but here I'm feeling not bad. Spell Shield 2 I will not take, although the money is value. I'll take it, but it's greedy. I have 134 health, and the idea behind taking this trial is I'm about to trade some of that away. I'm down to slam bottom floor here, though. For real, I think it's good. Does Chef get the bonus? No, the Echo happens first. I know that. Or rather, I should know that. That's a strong turn one. Strong enough. We can go in. Queen's Impling goes middle floor here. That's a good vent. Lets me get the Collector. I do need to be kinstoning our boys here. We gotta be keeping pace. And this is the trade, right? I'm going to take some self-mutilation damage. That is part of the plan. It's part of the deal, the bargain we struck. I'm gonna take some curse damage here because I took the trial. We knew what we were signing up for. The Eternal Kinstone is looking pretty juicy here now. Card's pretty nuts. I could kill this, but I think it's wrong. I think we want to be focused on keeping our boys alive. I can kill this Purifier, but I think it's better to take the 10. Interesting thought. I have 2 Infernos. Like, I haven't drawn through my deck the first time yet. I'm thinking like I have. I have not done so. Alright. Chef gets there real quickly. I mean, this is a bottom floor setup that's not looking like it's going to take much damage, which is crazy. So I'm taking 13 here. I should maybe look to kill here. Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8. I cannot kill here. I could kill the Purifier, but I think I'll just take the 13. It's an acceptable amount of damage. It's lower than I would have expected to take, really. So, at the end of the day, I think that's a good enough trade. This is a lower damage output fight, so I'm a little concerned for how we will fare in the higher damage output fights, but that's a problem for me in one combat to solve out. I'm not actually all that in on Rage anymore, which is weird, because I invested pretty heavily in it, and it's not really my plan. That goes to the past, am I right? Card's insane. I think Eternal Kinstone does reach a point where it no longer gives 2 per play. That is after the 5th turn of playing it, which is fine. Broken Memories. Do I have any consume spells? Not that matter. I have 1, but it's not worth it. Well, had I known Rage Serum was waiting there for me, I might have sang a different tune. I really think I want to go left. As much as I would like to see the duplicate and more magic shot value, I think I just need to beef up our worms. And the removals are nice too. Railhammer. That would have been cool if I got the Steelworker line. Good plus 25. Very good, very good. The optimal reroll here, I'm going to keep them at the same health. The optimal reroll here is plus 5, plus 10, and plus 25. And then we got one. 1 plus 25 and 1 multi-strike is actually pretty good too. That is a decent spread. Oh, what's in my temple, by the way? Screamstone and plus 10 piercing. Here's a thought for you that I'm going to follow through on. I don't think plus 10 piercing is that good. It's good on Proclamation. Extreme Stone adds very little, though. I'd rather take the pact and remove a Queen's Impling. That's my feeling here. I would rather take 25 shards on removing a Queen's Impling from the deck than taking one of those. Then Trinket Shop gives me things I don't really care about that much. Actually, no, Concussive Pulse doesn't do anything. We should be playing top 4 here on. My consume card is Bounding Echoes. That is the only one. Actually, there is one other. Last Stand. But I'm not really playing that. I'll give our boys plus 5. I'm thinking it might be a close enough margin for a plus 5 take. Let's take 2 fractures out. And then we'll see what we can buy. I don't know the costs here too well because of the guild marker. I think the 3-cost ritual is unplayable, so I should toss it, actually. I can't think of a situation where I'm playing that card and not playing another card. I mean, I have Echoes of the Past. It is actually unplayable. 3-cost spells in general are actually unplayable, so I could cut Last Stand here too. There's no universe where I play it over Echoes, I don't think. Maybe on the very end, but by then our attack is so high. Like, we're just pivoting off of Rage here now, more or less, is what these removals are. I had a Rage plan, and the Rage plan didn't end up panning out, which happens sometimes. The Rage plan would have been more pertinent if the game didn't give me a much better plan. It's not that the Rage plan was bad, it's that the game gave me a significantly better plan. Echoes of the Past, by the way. I didn't make as much money on Perils as I should have. I don't think I was really respecting it that much. I should have made more money on that card. But what's done is done. Value Inferno. Our deck is now 25 cards, 6 draw, which is where I would like to be, or where I like to be. Ooh, I lose Echoes of the Past playing top 4. That's interesting. I didn't think about this at all. Intrinsic holdover Echoes of the Past. If I play top 4, I drop it. Huh. Maybe the Rage is a little more important than we once anticipated. Last 50 here. Plus 50 down here. It still does a lot still. 2 damage off. Sad. The 50 damage coming my way here is a little frightening. How confident am I in these guys' survivability? Not very. Although Vent, huge draw. Vent, huge. Inferno mid, I end on Vent. I do pass my next turn. How much you can do about it, though? It is a bit of a problem here. I mean, thankfully, Kinstone's free. But Chase Seraph is presenting a unique issue I did not think of in the fact that I can't play my cards. Ember Drain main. Yeah, I'm gonna lose it again unless I Soul Crushing Guilt. I think it's better to Kinstone first, right? You end up in a... It doesn't actually matter, now that I think about it. No, it does matter for Echoes of the Past, but Soul Crushing Guilt. Play it all out. Yeah. Soul Crushing Guilt, putting in a little more work than I expected here. That rage is all gone. I miss the rage. This rage sticks, though. That does give 6. Does it give 6 on the next turn? That's something I'm going to want to look at. How much do I get from the Kinstone? Do I get +2/+2, or do I get +1 or +4/+4 or +2/+2? Oh, so it still gives you 2. Nice, that's really good. I thought it was gonna fall off here, but it actually keeps going strong. Incredible. The Divinity's waves are going to be a little more taxing. Good Echoes of the Past here first. A little bit better. Divinity's waves are going to be a little more taxing, although to be fair, not that much. And we make it through here reasonably convincingly. I think we live through here, I should say. You live here, right? You're dead? Yeah, you're dead. Our chef has 200 health as well. The sweep is going to be a bit of a challenge. And in this position, it may have even been best to play mid-floor and take a third space, but that feels bad. Like, that just doesn't feel good. There's no way that feels right. But dropping my card is important. It's something that matters quite a bit. Oh, and I can dodge it with Queen's Impling here. Oh, and that's a huge Inferno draw. Okay, we're chilling. This is an exceptional turn 1. Because Inferno just cancels this wave completely. And I get to keep both my keepers out. What a great turn 1. That was insane. And we always get the +6/+6 actually. There's always the Divinity to hit, which is big too. Get to Inferno the Harvest Wave, yeah. That's looking pretty juicy right there. Echo Transfer is a better rate than Echoes of the Past, so it's always worth playing it. In case you're wondering there too. You get 15 for 2 instead of 12 for 2, so it's a rate that's worth taking the buy-in for that the game's gonna offer you. Ooh. What happens after I play this? How are we looking? Good enough. Good enough, good enough. You have to not go above 191, which you won't on the reflector here. A shame I don't get to play the Soul Crushing Guilt, but I think it's fine. Take 5. These next 2 waves are easy peasy. Okay, look at that card. March of Shields, you know what? I'm glad I picked you. March of Shields, I feel like I was uncertain, but good shit, buddy. Misplay. I should play that last. I have Kinstone. What the hell? What's this guy doing? Hold. Keeper of Echoes, you're not allowed to die on me down there, young man. Hold fast. Surprised that saves him, because is he getting... Oh, the one does +4/+4, yeah. The Kinstone gives 4/4, because every time that I play a spell here, I'm giving +2/+2 to this Keeper of Echoes, but I'm giving 2 attack to the Apprentice as well. So, I was a little shocked, but now that makes sense. If I play this Proclamation, do you die? 28... Yeah, if I play this Proclamation, he dies. Don't be fooled by the preview. He's living at 1 and then healing back with Chef's Autos. Or living at 2, my bad. Don't get fooled there. Game tries to play a little trick on you. Don't let it trick you. Double Inferno turns interesting. One thing I could be doing is putting Echoes on the Keeper of Echoes. Putting Echoes of the Past on the Keeper of Echoes to help out. How scared am I of this Light Harnesser? Not very, to be honest with you. Because the next turn is free. Yeah. I should throw an Echoes to the multi-strike boy, but yeah, that guy doesn't hurt me. Full Crushing Guilt here is worth on the Divinity for sure. And may as well ping off that enemy before it comes up here. I missed it a few times, so we get it here. I think we're chilling. Confident to say it. I think that unit dies actually kind of nice. Is he dead? He might be dead. Close to dead. We might be able to get there actually. Queen Zimpling's free. We can throw some things at the Keeper of Echoes. Maybe that makes the push. Oh no, it would never make the push. This would make the push, but it's wasted damage. Doesn't matter. It sucks because getting the kill here... Oh no, it's Relentless. Never mind. I thought getting the kill here was important, but it's not because it's Relentless. And you know what, Impling? You get to live. Welcome to the Resistance, brother. Oh, fuck, he makes me take damage. You piece of shit. Made me take 1. God damn it. And there you go. This is another one of those runs where it's 51 minutes into this run. I wasn't really 100% certain what we were doing until the run was like past Arcus. I was just kind of hanging out, you know? 2 Keepers of Echoes. Yeah, sure. Rail Forger's Hammer, why not? It turns out that the biggest the biggest mistake was actually my biggest play, which was to not infuse right away. It wasn't really a mistake to not infuse right away. It made sense. I didn't really want to go to 65 going into combat 4, but you get what I'm saying. I didn't talk it out, so I tend to refer to them as mistakes when I don't at least talk out the decision. Something that I forgot because I just went, I don't want to go that high. Anyway, good run, good run. Thank you, Spine Chef, and thank you, Echoes of the Past. Echoes of the Past, probably the... I don't want to say it's the strongest card in Wurmkin, but it really feels like it is. It's so strong. Card's nuts. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.